hi. So the Witcher 4 trailer has been out for a little while now, and I wanted to sort of give my thoughts on it now that I've had some time to calm down and sort of chill after all the hype. Ciri is back as the main character. Well, not back, but she's back and she's the main character. Again. Well, whatever. We'll get into all that, but hey, if you love all things RPGs, The Witcher, Mass Effect, Bethesda games, if any of that kind of stuff sounds good to you, consider leaving a like at the least and a sub at the most. Thank you so much. Let's go. Okay, so first and foremost, I have to get it out of the way that I'm a huge fan of the Witcher series. I've read all the books, and I'm currently going through all of them again right now, and I'm anticipating The Witcher 4 because I really wanted to go through the entire trilogy again, and yes, that means The Witcher 1, then 2, and then finally 3, obviously, so I'm really excited about that. Having said that, though, I consider myself pretty well versed in the lore, but of course, things can always slip through the cracks in terms of the do's and the don'ts of canon and retcons and whatnot. So if I get anything wrong, please tell me in the comments and be nice about it. Thank you. The one thing that is constantly repeated throughout the books and the games is that Ciri shouldn't be able to be a Witcher. And I know a bunch of people are screaming in the comments, talking and crying about playing as a woman and whatnot, but that's not what we're here to talk about, okay? So shut up. Thanks. What we are talking about is breaking down exactly how it could be possible that Ciri is taking potions and using signs without burning down the forest like in The Witcher 3, when Yennefer mentions that she tried to teach Ciri a sign once, but she almost burnt down the entire ding-dang forest, which is fantastic. So the first thing that I thought of is playing as Ciri would be kind of overpowered considering how powerful she is. She is the Anakin Skywalker, the chosen one, and she has the ability to practically teleport and so on and so forth. So this is why I always had it in my head that CDPR would be going with a character creator, just like in Cyberpunk 2077, allowing you to be the student with Ciri being your master. I think it is safe to say that the next Witcher game would always be about Ciri regardless of who you're actually playing as, but it's sort of a no-brainer, but it's surprising at the same time that she is now the main character. So we see in the trailer she's using signs like Quen and even using sorcery magic like Yennefer taught her with the give and take of magic, where she grabs the water, absorbs it, and uses it as a spell on the creature that she's fighting. So how is she a Witcher? Well, in the lore it is said that no woman has ever survived the Trial of the Grasses, and no one living even knows how to perform the Trial of Grasses anymore. Witchers are dying out, and that is because the Trial of Grasses is just near impossible to figure out. And here comes the chosen one explanation of how Ciri is pretty much surviving everything, and yes, it's the Elder Blood. Ciri has elder blood running through her veins, which is what gives her her magical abilities and pretty much makes any of her magic use completely insane and powerful. So does she figure out some old blueprints and alchemical recipes on how to perform the Trial of Grasses and did it on herself and then, survived due to her elder blood? Is that what's going on? Well, it is possible, but we really don't know for sure just yet. What we do know is that she isn't using any of her actual overpowered magic in the trailer from what I could see. For how powerful Ciri had become by the end of The Witcher 3, it's kind of confusing to see how she is just using simple signs and getting tossed around still by the creatures. She's getting a little bit overpowered by the thing, even for being how powerful that she supposedly is. So another question comes to mind: did Ciri sacrifice her elder blood power to become a Witcher, effectively weakening her and turning her more into what Geralt is, with being more of a mutated human and less on the magical side? And if that's the case, how did she do that? Right now, we don't really know too much and how, and why. This is why it is making so many waves in the fan base right now, and a lot of people are frustrated because this seems forced for a lot of people from CDPR, and they just want it to make sense for them, And at the end of The Witcher 3, Ciri goes her separate ways from Geralt, so whatever is happening between The Witcher 3 and 4 in terms of any sort of mutation or Trial of Grasses, it probably didn't include Geralt. Why would she return after leaving just to come back to become a Witcher and then leave again? because The Witcher 4 has been confirmed to be taking place in the far, far north, which is way far away from where The Witcher 3 and the trilogy takes place as a whole. And it has been speculated that Ciri is not that much older that a lot of people thought that she was, maybe 10 to 15 years older. At the very most, making her around, 30 to 35, where in The Witcher 3, she was, 20 to 22 or so. So a lot can happen in all those years traveling from place to place and making a name for herself. And in terms of the way of becoming a Witcher, what I'm hoping is not happening here is that something tragic has happened with Geralt of Rivia. Ciri is losing her power, so it is out of necessity that she becomes a Witcher or whatever. And of course, comparison is the thief of joy, and I don't want to compare any other stories that really made the fans upset right off in the very beginning of the game. But I have faith in CD Projekt Red with how much they love this franchise and how much passion they have for the IP, that they will make everything make sense and the game will be incredible. Just look at The Witcher 3 as an example. It's almost 10 years old at the time of this video, and this is still, for me, the best fantasy RPG that I've ever played. So I just wanted to ramble a little bit and give my thoughts out there because I do want to make more videos when the information starts to come out. But right now, we just really don't know a whole lot, so I'm just sort of riding the hype train. I'm just really excited about it, about what we can learn about this game in the coming months and years, because it is probably most likely a good 3.5 years or so out from release at the least, I would say. So there is plenty of time to get excited and get hyped for what is coming. But I really want to know what you think down in the comments below. Tell me, are you excited about The Witcher 4? Are you excited to be playing as Ciri? Would you have rather been playing as a created character? I can't talk! Would you rather be playing as Geralt or what? Tell me. Tell me! I would love to hear all your thoughts below, all the nerdy canon stuff. If I got anything wrong, don't forget to let me know, please, and thank you. If you got this far, don't forget to leave a like at the least and a sub at the most, and I'll see you guys next time. Goodbye.